I'm on the 9th hole, a long par 5, but I've just come over the back of the green and I find myself in a situation where I've got about 35 yards to the hole, probably 8 yards before I get to the green surface, and honestly there are lots and lots of totally valid options for me to try to get this close to the hole. I could even run this up the slope and try to play it sort of really on the ground, or I could try to take a sand wedge and pitch it all the way to the flag. What you've got to try to do is to decide which one gives you the best chance of getting an up and down. I'm going to show you what I'm going to choose and then we can have a discussion about it. So I've taken my 9-iron, and the reason I've taken my 9-iron is I'm going to try to get the ball on the ground as quick as possible and let it run like a putt. Make sure you read the green as well. So I know this is going to go a little bit right to left. Little practice swing to get the feel. So a pretty good attempt there. I'll definitely be able to have a good chance of making my putt and a birdie on this par 5. Let me take you through what I did in that technique. The address position becomes particularly important. You want to set in the address the impact position that you're hoping to achieve. And what I say that for is because I want to control 3 basic things. I want to control club head speed, I want to control the loft of the club, and I want to control the angle of attack. That is going to give me consistency. If I've got a consistent impact, I'm going to be able to control the distance. Set those hands forward. We don't want to have the hands too level. That's going to encourage perhaps the club head to go past your hands and cause you to scoop it. Make sure you've got a strong right angle in the back of that right hand and keep that all the way through. So keep your arms onto your body and use your chest and your hips as the engine. We don't want to see any weight shift whatsoever. So once you've set that weight on that inside of that left foot, it must stay there the whole time. So let me talk you through it. A little 9-iron shot up onto the green. A 7 would be too low. A 7 means I could catch the bank here. A pitching wedge or a sand wedge means I'm going to carry too far and my roll is going to be unreliable. 9-iron is perfect. So I'm really precisely setting that address position. My hands are forward. That's allowing me to control the angle of attack and the loft of the iron at impact. Now I know exactly how the ball's going to run. I set my weight level to that ball and it's not going to move. And my chest and my hips are the engine for the shot. So another consistent shot. If you're working on this area of your game, I really want you to be able to understand those basic keys. The first thing is really keep that weight still. If you're mishitting the ball, thins means your weight's coming backwards. Top shots means you're getting too much lean forwards. You really need to be able to find that consistent impact every time. The other area is practice. You need to be able to understand how these different clubs will get the ball running and how much they'll be able to control that distance on the ground for you. So practice is the key, but it's got to be good practice. So keep working on those technical areas, and I hope that helps out your chipping.